Oh, hello. Blue Diamond Coasters here, and welcome to Tales from the Coaster Crypt, where I finally get around to releasing those old Halloween videos from a few years ago. Today, we'll be looking back at my visit to Six Flags Great Adventures Fright Fest in 2023, back when there was only 2 disappointing IP houses instead of 6 disappointing IP houses. This will also be a bit of a wild video, as I drive through Great Adventures Drive-Thru Safari. So enjoy the vlog, and for a drinking game, take a shot every time you see a dead coaster.
Hello, this is Blue Diamond Coasters, and you can maybe see Kingda Ka right there, which means I am at Six Flags Great Adventure today. Here to ride the coasters such as Kingda Ka. There's Fright Fest later on tonight, which is going to be really fun. Can't wait to check out the movie-themed houses like Conjuring and Saw. But I'm here for the Wild Safari. This is a part of the Great Adventure that's been here pretty much since opening, I believe. And it was drive-through for many decades. Then it got turned into the Safari Off-Road Adventure ride inside the park. Then when the pandemic started, they brought it back to drive-through. And next year, they're going to be bringing back the Safari Off-Road Adventure. So this is kind of my last chance I might ever be able to drive through the Safari. The Safari is included with my Diamond membership, so I got in for free. And I'll be driving through. If you've never been to the drive-through Safari, it's about an hour-long safari. Has dozens of animals, ranging from, baboons, lions, zebras, elephants, rhinos, and you're able to drive through that safari and let the animals come up pretty close. Now, obviously, you can't roll down your windows, and I guess back in the day, they even had where baboons could climb on your car, but they don't allow that anymore. But it's still a really cool experience, and I can't wait to try it, so let's head on in. you'll see the rare and elusive African geese. Yeah, guys, check it out. We're now heading into King's Island. Right? Yeah. Emus actually are causing a bit of a traffic jam here now. They're right in the middle, so I don't feel comfortable going around them. that's the end of the drive-through safari. We got a little like gift shop and snack bar and restrooms over here. And now we're right behind Kingda Ka. Kingda Ka fog rides, or maybe at least like lower visibility than usual. But the parking lot doesn't look too bad today. Hopefully this kind of like light drizzle scares people off. And Kingda Ka is still running the drizzle, so hey, I'll make my way over towards Ka and Toro to start off the day. Just got off 5 rides on El Toro, all without leaving the train. Or well, I've moved around in the train a bit, but they're about like half empty stations, so there's a lot of empty roads. And yeah, that's running great. I think the rain kind of helps to smooth this out, although I think I've learned the wheel seats are definitely the roughest. If you want a smoother ride, go for the non-wheel seats. It's still a bit rough, but that airtime is so worth it. And shout out to Casey, who you might know as Block Breaks on Instagram. I've met her before. She's made cameos in previous videos. She's actually a ride operator here, and she was operating Toro, so good to say hi to her. Just did Kingda Ka 4 times, 3 without leaving the station. That was great. Those front row rides were great, although they're like really blowing the mist at the end of the launch track to cool down the cable, and when you get to the end you just get hit by a whole like fog of mist. But still, amazing ride, and now I'm heading on Zumanjaro. And actually one of those rides, the third ride, the second front row ride, we almost got a perfect duel with Zumanjaro. Like, I'm pretty sure they dropped maybe like a little while after we started going down. So that's probably the closest I'll get to or probably the closest I've gotten to a perfect duel while on Ka. Alright, just got off Zumanjaro for a pretty interesting ride. So I was in the left tower, like you're looking at Kingda Ka, the one on the left, or the one on the far right if you're riding it. And you know, I was the only one on my chair, or the only one in the car. We go up, we drop down, but we noticed the tower in the middle didn't come back. And they were stuck up there for probably good like 5 minutes. I kind of wish I was on that tower just so I could say that that happened to me, but oh well. Kind of got a bit of a breakdown, but on like one of the wrong seats, I guess. All right, Superman was fun, and I'm actually joined now by my good friend Matt. Remember him from Coaster Con and a bunch of other videos. For one thing, the sun is out. This is like the first time I've seen the sun in like a week. It's been like cloudy and rainy forever. I'm so glad to see the sun actually out. And there is, I guess, a bit more crowds. I've been seeing more people come on in, but I think at least I'm going to be heading towards the other end of the park just to get on those rides. Now we're here to Justice League. I think Cyborg is a kid.
He's talking about capturing Superman.
Yep, he's dead.
Good luck, Joker. Better minion.
Well, he's talking.
Yeah.
Cyborg.
He's a very good ventriloquist.
Got you loud and clear,
I have
Batman.
confirmed reports that the Joker has taken over Star Labs. He's using the facility to manufacture his deadly laughing gas.
Alright, we're currently frozen on Justice League. We're in front of the first screen. Keep shooting everything. This might be like my new high score. Have we shot like everything possible now? I think we might have. Everything! Oh wait, here's some stuff over there. I'm already at 106,000 and we're still at the first screen. Is there anything else? There we go. Yeah, the Joker's just frozen over there. Well, that might have been the most interesting Justice League ride.
1% player.
Well, I usually get top 1%, but there you go, is my brand new all-time high score. All because we got stuck at the first screen. That might be the one time I ever get more than 300,000, only because we had a breakdown like that. It's kind of really, it's hard to sometimes even get over 200,000, but I got over 300 because I just spammed it during that first room. But that was, I mean, apart from the breakdown, it was okay. Typical Justice League.
Yeah.
I mean, even with,
interesting.
yeah, made it more interesting. While we're over here outside of Justice League, let's check out the construction update for Flash Vertical Velocity. Pretty much nothing. And it's October. Like in a few months from now, there's going to be a super boomerang right here. We'll see how when that'll open. I mean, knowing Six Flags, I probably bet like July.
August maybe. Maybe in September. Maybe we'll get a September opening.
Maybe a 2025 opening, who knows? And then over here, a little kind of like mini walkthrough garden thing. Where I'm standing right now is gonna be a brand new coaster in a few months. And they've done nothing. I'm honestly surprised they even, like, you could tell how late the addition of Flash was because they decided to add this in last year or this year. Like, this was brand new for this year and it's already going to be going away.
Did they announce it's going away? They couldn't.
I mean, in the video or like the little image they released, like this whole area was
Is it
taken
going
up
to be
by.
crossing here or there where the where we're going to be? I'm trying to
I don't know.
picture where.
I think it's just like right behind here, like pretty much just going up against here. I know they did say that this path will still be there, so you can at least cut through here.
I mean,
but-
that would be. I mean, there was for a while that path.
Yeah, there used to be rides right here.
Oh yeah, I remember when the Music Express and
And the
bumper
bumper cars.
were here,
Yeah.
and when Chiller was here. I
Yeah.
remember that.
All right, so now after 4, which means some of the houses are already opening up, including the indoor ones are opening up. First off, we're here at Reflections of the Dead, and we're actually now joined by somebody else. This is Alex.
Hello.
Did that like Mr. Beast in
Mr. Beast.
repping Vertical Velocity.
Exactly.
For next season.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're gonna be starting off with our first haunted house of the night. All right, we just did Reflections of the Dead. Yep, that was basically just a mirror maze, but with a bunch of scare actors put in throughout.
They weren't really scaring you though.
Yeah, they were kind of just like, they did, although there were some clever ones where they'd be like, you think they're right in front of you, but they're actually around the corner with a mirror.
Yeah, it's
that was
cool.
kind of clever.
I was here for past previews for this event. There was a lot more people this time for this maze, so I'm curious to see everything else, like for the extra mazes, like what else is going to be there.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I think that's a good like warm-up starter maze, because it's just a mirror maze.
I need you to move back just a little bit.
The end of the opening parade. Fright Fest has now begun. Alright, our next house is, there's kind of two in the building that used to hold Right Stuff and SpongeBob the Ride 4D. So our first one is Fears. Doesn't really tell you what the theme is, it's just Fears. Fears. Spooky. Alright, so we actually did both Fears and Manor because there wasn't that much line. First of all, about Fears, I really liked the concept for that house of just like each room or area being like different fears. Like you had like the basic ones like fear of spiders, snakes, stuff, but then they had like fear of holes. Fear of holes. Like I was wondering, are they gonna use any like obscure fears? And that was probably the most obscure one.
The fear of screaming.
Yeah. But then we also did Manor. That one was fine. I feel like
that was kind of lame.
That was just kind of like a generic one.
I think it should have been longer.
Yeah, it felt like really short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that just kind of felt like a generic one. Just kind of like nothing really like a big like standout or unique theme. It was just ooh, spooky house.
Yeah.
But right over here in the Superman building is the first IP house based on The Conjuring. I have never seen a Conjuring movie in my life or any of the other movies in that franchise. Anyway, let's head on to Conjuring. All right, we just got out of the Conjuring maze. Too short.
It was good.
Yeah, really great. They had like a little like pre-show even, and I guess like they did a good job like trying to tell the story of, you know.
It was short, but I think it was really cool.
What they did with it, I think they did a good job, but I feel like there could have been a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a few more rooms.
A few more rooms, maybe a few more like scare things, but I think like they had like a good
There was some
foundation.
really good scare. Like there's like a girl like that like was in a bed and it like came all the way up.
That was
and there was like one in like a painting, like the painting.
That was good.
Yeah, that was a good one. Although I think I like came in at the end of that, so I didn't really like was scared by it. But that was a good one.
You got scared of that.
That got me off guard.
Also, Shredder was in there.
Yes.
They had like Shredder at the beginning, like a big like samurai guy.
I feel like if we had seen, I have never seen The Conjuring. Maybe I would understand. Maybe that's.
This is why I want to go to Halloween Horror Nights. They're based on stuff that I actually have seen. But now I think we're heading over to the Big Top, which is over. Clown. Well, the Clown Zone is by Gotham.
You know what really scares me? Look how like there's only like one skyride car. Like
oh gosh.
Like
what has happened there?
Like the capacity. Where are the buckets?
Maybe there's no line, so they didn't.
No, there's probably a huge line, and they're probably.
Who knows?
I
mean, there's the other one over there. So, but yeah, we're gonna be heading over to our next house. Now in 3D. Alright, so we all just did Big Top Terror 3D. I like that one.
Yeah, it was fun.
Definitely like the 3D effects really help out. Same with like last weekend when I did the Fairy Tale one at Six Flags America. It was kind of similar to that, although that one I think had more trippy kind of effects in there.
Yeah. The 3D effect was really good. They just need more actors for
Yeah,
it.
especially
Especially
towards
at the end.
towards the end, there was like no actors. Just kind of walk through empty rooms.
Yeah, but it was still cool with like the glasses. It still made like everything feel a lot more lively.
Yeah.
So I think that
Although I
was
feel like they need to give out the glasses like as you're walking in. They kind of has like a
yeah.
and a basket at the end, or at the beginning. At least kind of let people know like here over here.
Yeah,
you
they
wear
didn't even
the
tell
glass.
you that you needed them.
Yeah, you
the
wouldn't
girls,
have known.
the girls in front of us didn't even take any.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
Which
they were
that-
like, "No, we don't want glasses."
Which I don't know what that would look like without 3D.
I looked up a little bit to say it. It looks much lamer.
All right, now we're moving over to this side of the park. I think there's 2 of the outdoor mazes, which I think it's dark enough now for the outdoor mazes to open up. So there's the one over by the Wild Walkway. I forget the name of it, but we're gonna go and find out.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. And then Saw is over by Kingda Ka, so we're gonna hang those 2. All right, so we're now at the entrance to Bloodshed, just through a shed. But the actual haunt is like back in the old like Balin's Jungleland area of Golden Kingdom. You know, if only we knew somebody who was coming out with a video about a whole history of Golden Kingdom.
I wonder. Maybe someone from the East, perhaps.
Yeah,
That's a very big fan of coasters
yeah,
on the East.
yeah, perhaps. We just exit the maze, but look over here. You can find old parts of Balin's Jungleland.
They still have the sign.
Yeah, saw that. Well, we all just did Bloodshed. That was a really good one. Yeah. The actors, you could tell the actors were having so much fun.
yeah.
Like they were I think they were like the most fun out of all the ones that I've done here yet.
I think it was like this was the first outdoor one we did, right?
Yeah.
I think like it really worked with like the amount of people they could put in since it's all outdoors. So a lot of things are more like spaced out, and I think it worked out really well.
Yeah. Well, we're now heading deep into the Golden Kingdom for me, my most anticipated house here, Saw X. Like Conjuring, I've never seen any of the Saw movies. I almost saw Spiral, but I think it didn't really get good
The only
reviews.
Saw-related thing I've seen is Scary Movie 3.
Yep, I was about to say. That's the only like thing, or like I haven't seen that movie, but I've seen that full clip of
Yeah.
like Shaq and Dr. Phil do it in Saw.
I honestly.
Good about tonight. I'm pretty sure it's either a full or a near full moon, so that'll be looking great. Keep your hands to yourself. And through the exit, you see a little bit more of Balin's Jungleland, at least on this side of it. Alright, but we just did the Saw X maze. Definitely not worth like the hour 15-minute wait that we just did.
It was okay, but for the wait, like at least the wait that we had was not worth it. It was not worth it. I think part of the problem comes is that like it's outdoors.
Yeah.
Like,
This could have been an
Saw-
indoor house.
Yeah. Saw
There's
is
no
like a
reason for this to be
series that
outdoors.
it's kind of like
Yeah, it's supposed to be like closed, dark spaces.
what is it called? Like the phobia where it's like everything's like really
Claustrophobia?
yeah, claustrophobia.
What does claustrophobic mean?
It means he's afraid of Santa Claus.
No, it doesn't. Ho, ho, ho!
Stop it, Patrick, you're scaring him!
Something like Saw kind of works with that.
Yeah.
So it's like to kind of have it outdoors, it like kind of loses some of that oomph to it.
But I did like, you know, like there were references to the movies that I got. Like there was a bit where like you see like the room where like they cut off his leg, or like some of the stuff like that I've seen from like the trailers
And
for
also
the new
like
one.
the little jigsaw.
Yeah, and the
puppet, that was
jigsaw
cool.
puppet at the beginning. Great adventure. What are you doing with that jigsaw puppet? Because I'll take it. Like make that a raffle for Thrillathon next year, and I'll put all my tickets on that thing.
Great. Everybody would go for that. That would be
Oh
great.
yeah. Well, while we're over here, we're gonna do some night rides, starting off with Kingda Ka. All right, we got the kind of like special magician show over there. We all did Kingda Ka. The operator, I guess they have a microphone that goes to the launch track, and he's been doing like different countdowns and stuff like that. And we noticed for our ride and maybe even a few other rides, he said, "Now get ready, here we go."
For Storm Hunter.
So you know it's an enthusiast operating tonight. But yeah, props to them, and also just shout out in general to the Ka crew today. You guys have been sending, like, every train was like rolling trains, so props to them for doing like a really good job. So we're now heading over to the other end of the park to check out Dead Man's Party. I've seen this show twice at Six Flags America. First time was very cringy singing, but then this past time, actually last weekend, wasn't that bad. But I've heard great things about the one at Great Adventure, so I'm gonna check out and see what this is. And I was looking a bit earlier, this show has kind of been running on and off since like 1999, so this is like a very long-running show at Great Adventure for Fright Fest. We have like massive spotlights for Dead Man's Party, which is here in the old Batman Stunt Show Arena. This is the first time I've ever been in this building. I don't think I've like, there's never been like shows that have been going on since I've been in coming to Great Adventure, so we go to finally head inside here. We just saw Dead Man's Party.
That was so good.
That was really good. Better than the ones at Six Flags America, I'll tell you that. But yeah, that was really good.
The choreography was good. The effects were good.
Yes.
The surprise cameo.
Yeah,
was really
Ghostface
good.
cameo.
The music was really good.
Yeah, and I was worried at first when they started singing like, okay, it's gonna be like the one at Six Flags America a few years ago. But no, it was good singing.
It was so good.
I think before we head on our last ride, we're actually gonna head over to the last haunt maze over here, Awakening, Aftermath, that's what it is. Yeah, it's like the zombie apocalypse one. So we're gonna head over there and finish up all the houses. Coming back over here after just did Aftermath. That was a solid haunt, I think, or maze.
Yeah, better than Saw, but we didn't have to wait for it, so maybe that was
like that one, there was just no wait for it. Probably like the quickest wait. What did you think of Aftermath?
Oh, Aftermath was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It was a lot better than I remembered it being from the preview night.
Yeah. So you've like, yeah, we mentioned like you've been on all the houses except for Conjuring and Saw, right?
Yeah.
So. Oh, we got runners. Yeah, so it's about 10 minutes till park close, so we're gonna try to hit up one more ride on El Toro to end off the day. Well, we were gonna ride El Toro, but as we were walking up, the one, I think one train's off, and then the other one is stuck on the lift hill, like at the bottom. So we missed out on our light ride on El Toro. Yeah. Or, yeah, you guys missed out on Toro at all because you guys came later. But we did get to see, I got to talk with Casey, she's working there, and then also we saw Sammy come up kind of towards the end, and we got to say hi to him. Sammy you might know as Built to Thrill. I always get confused with Built to Thrill and Made to Thrill. And you know guys, see, we were walking by here, I couldn't even tell if Toro was open, and Tango was running perfect. We showed them. That's some ominous lighting though for Tango.
It is.
Yeah. And just in general, ominous lighting because we got a full moon tonight. Comparing this to Six Flags America's Fright Fest, I feel like their best houses were better than the houses here. Like the Haze Maze or the Twisted Fairy Tales, or that like trail that goes through the woods. Those are really cool, but their lows were a bit lower than the ones here. And I do like that Great Adventure is now doing the IP houses like Saw and Conjuring. I feel like those houses could use a lot more work, especially like the hype they're kind of given.
Yeah.
So maybe next year improve the IP houses if they are coming back, and I hope they do.
I think they have a lot of really good ideas to them. They just need to like build on a lot of stuff, and I hopefully, if like the IP stuff goes well, they bring in like more IP based like stuff.
Even though it's after park closing, looks like they still have some scare actors here for Pirates, although looks like all the scare actors are now petting the service dogs. The scare actors are only friendly to dogs, but not us. good night too.
Love you guys too.
Oh my gosh. I'm like just telling everyone.
That might be the best scare zone.
Yep, that was the best scare zone, and it happened after hours. I bumped into the sign.
They want you to go.
They were like yelling at everyone.
Like the craziest
Yeah,
thing
wow.
That was
Props to
hilarious.
those the Demon Street actors.
That was hilarious.
They were doing their best just to go home.
That was like the most,
as someone who's worked closing shifts at parks, I feel that.
that was like the most tenseful thing probably of the night.
There's
Just
like
to
a
have
dozen
all
of them. Like, it was,
just,
like I was
following
expecting,
you.
okay, maybe one or two. No, it was a dozen of them just
It was
all
like
yelling
it
at
was
us.
like a chase moment.
And although I think they were
That's what we were
expecting,
hearing, so they would do that to everyone.
I think they were expecting us to run like the group after us. Like with us, we were just walking, just because I'm also like, you know, filming and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, y'all
I
don't
always
skip.
wonder if that annoys someone. They're like, why is she reacting?
So that does it for my really long day at Great Adventure with the, gosh, I completely forget about doing the safari this morning, but you know, riding the rides and also Fright Fest. Overall, this is a pretty good event. You guys have anything to add at all? I know you're standing over here, but
The event was really good. Mazes were really good. The show was good. I only got to get on one ride, but it was still really good. Had a pretty good night. Very good event. Very good event.
Yeah, it was good. I still am not a fan of the fact that Great Adventure and Six Flags in general charges you extra when Cedar Fair does not. So
Yeah.
it makes it.
Yeah.
And now Hershey doesn't either. So Six Flags. Also, probably don't sell so many of those express things. Because I saw it looked like we were going the same speed. I kind of felt bad for them.
Yeah.
That was a spooky video, wasn't it? Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to finding out how I can run Great Adventure better than Six Flags. This is Boo Diamond Coasters. Later.
okay, I'm actually just now reading through this for the guide for Six Flags Great Adventure scenario. It says, your first major project is a better transport system. The existing chairlift system isn't effective.